BMF stands for Black Mafia Family, and it represents everything we about, T. You always asking for permission instead of just taking what's rightfully yours. Y'all don't have nothing else to worry about.
I don't know who the hell you are anymore.
What type of game you trying to run here?
Ain't no game. I want Meech.
Family do whatever they gotta do to protect one another. We hustlers. It's in our blood.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 1, Episode 8. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 8. This is the season finale. And man, what a season. This season has went by very, very fast, and now it is time for the last episode. Now I dropped the episode 7 recap earlier on in the day for you guys, so check that video out if you have not seen it. And I'm dropping this video a little bit earlier because I know everybody's ready for episode 8. So now let's go over the description of the episode. Now the title of the episode is called The King of Detroit, and the description for the episode reads: in an effort to expand into new territory, Meech discovers a disturbing alliance, then hatches a plan to eliminate the threat. Terry is forced to make a life-altering decision. So those are the key elements of this next upcoming episode, man. It is about to go down. We're finally going to get the conclusions of many of the storylines that we've been seeing throughout this season. So let's begin. What did we see in the episode 8 trailer? Of course, the name BMF, Black Mafia Family, is finally going to be presented. Your boy Big Meech, he's going to actually talk about the name. As you can see right now in this picture, the chain. And this is where it's all going to start, y'all. BMF. He said, you know what? We ain't 50 boys no more. It is BMF. We are the Black Mafia Family. And he's going to be presenting this to Terry, letting him know new and bigger things are coming. Everything that they worked hard for, everything is coming their way. And there's more to pursue out there. But we know deep down inside, Terry, he has a huge decision to make. He doesn't really know if he wants to do this like that because of what Wanda told him in the last episode about picking Meech or her. Now, in this trailer, Meech is telling Terry, like, look, you sit back and you allow people to tell you what to do all the time. You need to just start taking what's yours. And he is doing this to let his brother know that it's a lot of stuff that's out there that he can have and that he cannot continue to allow people to control his every move. As you can see, the money is coming through, and we already know that that's what's going to happen. It's going to be new opportunities for this organization. And we know that Terry, he looks up to his brother. So deep down inside, yes, he's like, man, I don't want to mess up my family. But then again, I'm a hustler. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get this money. So expect to see that in this episode. Terry, he just has a lot on his plate. And hopefully his family, they can finally get that settlement money, which I believe is going to happen in this episode. And I will talk about that in just a moment. But also in the trailer, we see Lucille. She's having a conversation with Meech. And she is telling him what has he went out there and done, and that she doesn't know him anymore. Meech is telling her she has nothing to worry about. Lets me know that Meech done probably did something. He probably figured out a way to shut Lamar up, which at the end of the day, he probably had to get a little bit physical. And we know just based off the past, a guy like Lamar, you can't talk to him. You cannot continue to talk to him. So we're going to see what Meech is going to do. But for him to tell his moms that everything is good, y'all don't have nothing to worry about, he has definitely went out there and did something. Now we know eventually, as far as the whole money thing, the parents will start accepting the money and it's going to be a different type of relationship. But as of right now, what we saw in season 1 was a lot of resistance, especially from Charles and of course Lucille. They don't like how things are going, but eventually we know it's going to be a drastic change in the future. Now we get to your boy Detective Bryant. He has hemmed up B. Mickey. And in this episode, B. Mickey has a very huge decision to make. Does he want to continue to stay loyal to Meech, or does he want to flip? We're going to find out in this episode because we know Detective Bryant, he is trying to get information. He is telling B. Mickey, look, I want Meech, and I know you can help me. Now remember, Detective Bryant in the second episode, he was out there, he saw B. Mickey, he knows B. Mickey was with Meech when J-Mo was taken out. So maybe Detective Bryant has some type of information, some type of evidence on B. Mickey. But I'm going to tell you right now, That decision is going to be a very huge one. And B. Mickey, he's going to have to make his mind up. He has a lot of things on his plate as far as, of course, as you can see right here, Meech being arrested. But we know with Kato as well. But Detective Bryant is probably feeling like he's at the top of the world. He has arrested Meech. He's feeling real good. He told Meech in the last episode that, look, he can take him down anytime he wants. He can make him disappear. And at the end of the day, I believe Detective Bryant, he's going to realize that Meech is probably a little bit smarter than he probably thinks he is. But in this episode, we're going to see B. Mickey and Meech have a conversation. Based off the description, it is stating that Meech is going to find out some disturbing information about an alliance that is very troubling, which lets me know he's going to find information about Lamar and Kato, in my opinion. The question is, will B. Mickey be the one to tell him? In the very, I want to say, first couple episodes, B. Mickey did mention that even though him, Meech, and Terry have issues and they beef, that these guys is his family. These guys is his brothers. So things like that do happen, but he's always been loyal to his brothers. So we're going to see exactly what you're going to do, B. Mickey. And deep down inside, we can tell that you want to tell Meech the truth about Kato, that you want to tell him the truth about Detective Bryant trying to get information out of you. The question is, are you actually going to be loyal to Meech and give him that information? Now, also in this trailer, we see your boy Meech looking like he's at a funeral home. He got the strap on him. I'm telling you right now, Meech is about to get into a whole lot of action in this next episode. I can't wait to see exactly how it's going to go down. Also in the episode, which I told you guys about earlier, I believe they're going to get this settlement money. We know the last, offer that they talked about was the $25,000. We're going to find out if they were able to get more or that $25,000. But at the end of the day, I think that money is definitely coming. You can just tell by the look on Lucille's face, her facial expression, and look at Charles. He doesn't seem pissed off at all. And when he's looking like this, you already know it got to be good news. So I expect that to happen in this episode. Now, remember, LaWanda told Terry, you have a choice. It's whether me or Meech, and you cannot choose both. Now, I believe Terry will present this information to Meech and tell him, look, I want a future for my family. He's probably thinking that, the longevity of this drug game is probably going to be bad for me and you. But we know Meech is going to get in his head. This is what Meech always does. Going to get in his head and let him know, look, you a hustler. We're going to get out here and get this money. Plain and simple. We know at the end of the day, it says that Terry will make a very crucial decision. And we already know what that decision is. We already knew what that decision is before he even made it. Before they even put it in the description. It's not going to stop. Now, we get to the crew. We see your boy Meech. We see Kato in the back. And it looks like they're going to be out there looking for revenge. And I believe they're coming up with a game plan to try to seek out Lamar. We know Lamar needs to be got. And eventually that day will come. The question is, how will they actually do it? Now, we know that Meech is going to get arrested, right? And I got a feeling he's probably going to get arrested around this scene or very close to this day or whatever, because he has the same red shirt or that he had on in the picture before with the jacket on. I believe he's going to get brought in. Commander Mars, she's going to try to get some type of information out of Meech. Meech is not about to get his lady anything. She's not going to be able to get no information out of Meech at all. He's not going to slip up, plain and simple. It's just not going to happen. So I expect Meech to eventually get up out of there. Now we get to Lamar and Kato. This is his final move. The question is, how will he actually execute this game plan? We know he needs, or at least he told Kato, he wants her to take out Meech, right? But that's not going to go the way he plans it to go. And he told Kato, if she doesn't do it, he's going to take her out. And of course, we know B. Mickey, he might just get taken out as well. If it goes the way Lamar, wants it to go. If Kato slips up. I got a feeling this is going to backfire on Lamar. Lamar has pretty much been dominating the whole season, but I think his luck is going to run out in this next episode. I believe Meech will find out about this whole Kato and Lamar thing, and he will formulate a game plan to backfire on Lamar. At the end of the day, Lamar, karma is going to come back. I mean, you took out your boy Slick, a guy that was loyal to you. You took out a kid, Darius, and you keep disrespecting everybody. I mean, come on. This is it. I mean, we're going to find out in this next episode exactly how Lamar is going to go out, but I definitely see Meech coming up with some type of strategy to neutralize Lamar. Now we get to your boy Detective Bryant. As I told you guys, he's hoping and praying that everything goes his way, that he can finally get Meech. I told you guys eventually he's going to find out that Meech is probably a little bit smarter than he is thinking he is. At the end of the trailer, we see Meech with the strap and he's pointed at someone. The question is, who is he pointing the strap at? Is it B. Mickey? Is it Kato? Is it Lamar? At the end of the day, if you are a threat to Meech and his organization, especially this season, you have a high chance of being taken out. And it seems like Meech is tired of talking. He is tired of trying to squash things in a different type of way. I mean, the whole season we've been seeing Meech trying to actually talk things out and not actually have to take somebody down. But I guess that time is over. I mean, I guess everybody has their limits. So we're going to see in this next episode exactly how that's going to play out. I did like how they put the little quotes in there about blood makes you related and loyalty makes you family. One of, the famous quotes that we always hear. And we're going to find out in this episode exactly who is going to be family, who is going to be able to be a part of the Black Mafia family. And I'm going to tell you right now, it can't be nobody that's been disloyal. And as I told you, in this episode, B. Mickey has a decision to make. Does he want to be a part of this family and be loyal, or does he want to go the other route? At the end of the day, deep down inside, B. Mickey knows exactly what he needs to do. He knows exactly what he needs to do, so we're going to see if he's going to do it. I can't wait to see the formation of this legendary organization. The time has come. This has been a great season. Each and every episode to get better and better and better, in my opinion. Your boy Lamar, he put on the hell of a performance this season. At the end of the day, he was the villain. He was the bad guy. But he played that role like it was his last role ever. And he killed it, man. So it makes a lot of sense why some people don't necessarily want to see Lamar go. They don't want to see nothing happen to him because they want to continue to see his character in future seasons. And, at the end of the day, we're going to find out exactly how they want to write it out and portray that in the show. But thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. This is the season finale week. We about to go crazy. We're going to prepare ourselves for BMF Season 1, Episode 8, the season finale, man. The King of Detroit. But I will continue to give you guys more BMF content in the future and keep supporting your boy. Follow the playlist and we're going to keep talking about it, man. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.